Okay, well, context, part one of this video, there's a part one, part two, because my live stream crashed suddenly. There's no one here right now, but they will come back soon, and we will get right back to checking out my Ertl shelf. So, let me get back down here, and let's continue my collection shelf. Look at, I honestly don't know why it crashed, and it makes me very sad that it did. Hello, very sorry that it crashed. I'm not really sure why it crashed. Maybe I should have deleted some stuff before starting a live stream. Maybe that was it. I don't know. Yo, welcome. Yeah, okay, so how to remove it is you use a saw. You just cut it with a saw. Cut the face off with a saw. That's about the only way to do it. Unless you have like hobby snippers, then you won't be able to remove it easily. That's how I removed Fred's face. All right, so now we move on to the Skarloey fleet. Probably my favorite group of customs, even though I've done a lot of them a long time ago. Like Skarloey and Renius aren't even repainted, really. Here's Skarloey, I just gave him blue lining. Fun fact, most of the Ertl Skarloey engines, besides like Rusty, are based on their Railway Series counterparts, which is really cool because they look like 10 times better than the TVS ones. Here's Renius. It was in mint condition. I couldn't repaint it like fully, so I kept this red. I don't really mind it. I don't know. Here's Sir Handle. Not my favorite of my narrow gauge customs. One that I will like to that derailed me. I used a paint pen on it. It doesn't look the best, but it's Sir Handle. We love Sir Handle. I'll redo it in the future. Same with Peter Sam. Peter Sam was made at the exact same time as Sir Handle, but I'd say he suffers less. Really, he looks fine. And his number 4s look nice that I painted with a toothpick. That was fun. All right. Next, we got Rusty. Ooh, with printed names. Pretty sick. Very weird paint. I love Rusty. He's so cool. But I wish the paint went on smoother. I'll probably redo Rusty in the future as well. Duncan's probably the best of the red engines I've done because I used enamel paint on him, and it looks quite a bit better. Though it's kind of sloppy, and I think I need to touch it up soon here. So, but I don't know. I think he turned out the best with printed name plates. He's so cute. Am I gonna make Barry the Rescue Engine? I actually have parts for one that I'm making. I need to find the box. Where is the box? Come here, box. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, hopefully in here should be some parts of Barry the Rescue Engine. Actually, it's maybe not in here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. We've got my disgusting desk. I'm making Stanley currently. How much have I spent on Ertles? Too much, like $5,000 in the past year. Not very nice. Was it worth it? Yes. I can't seem to find any of the parts for Bear. Oh, I see something. I was making parts for him. But, like, I have his cab and his tender, but that's about it. Oh, and, like, his part of his foot plate. But I don't know if I'm ever going to complete it. If I do, I think I might want to use a Henry, like, foot plate. And I can cut off the back bit, and then it'll be just this long, so it'll be shorter, and it might look a lot better, because I'm probably going to have to make the boiler and the dome from scratch. Anyways, back to the collection. This one is one I've been wanting to redo so bad. It is Ivo Hue, made out of a Take-Along Freddy, without being converted. I don't know what that means, but I agree. Yeah, want to redo him soon. This is probably one of my favorite customs of all time. My Duke. I love how I did the lining. That was a pain in the ass. I did it with a toothpick. But it turned out pretty good. And even the nameplate. It's got all those curves and whatnot. That was a pain as well. Probably one of my favorite customs. And now we've got another one of my favorite customs. This is Fred. He has a silly truck face that I repainted. He's made out of Lego. He's literally made out of Lego. And rusty body and Percy side rods. Or not a rusty body, rusty foot plate and buffer beam. Oh, you didn't sound mean when you wanted me to stand down the Stanley. You were right. I definitely should have. I was just using the wrong grit, and I realized that shortly after you made the comment. And the paint, I was using shitty acrylic stuff from like Walmart. So I've switched to an oil-based paint for him because I don't have the same red I used for Duncan anymore. Because I accidentally let it dry out. Somehow the lid was a little bit open, and that was the last red paint of Testors I could find anywhere. That was it, and it's gone, and I want to die. Okay, next. Do I brush paint? Yes, all of my models are hand painted. I don't use spray paint, so that includes all of these guys, and these guys, and these guys, and what's in here, and what's there. Everything. Okay, we got the Arsdale gang. We got Mike, Rex, Bert, Jock, Frank, and Sigrid of Arsdale. Epic gang. No, I don't have an airbrush. We've got, these are work in progress Arsdale coaches. They'll probably stay like that. Then we've got Nakayoshi narrow gauge coaches, and then my custom Beatrice, the guards van. Beatrice! Okay, and now we've got all the mountain engines. That's Godred. I think that's Wilfred, or is that Ernest? That's Ernest. Wilfred, Coldy, Shane Duini, Lord Harry, or Patrick. I think that's Alaric. Yeah, Alaric, and then Eric. And then we've got, these Annie and Clarabelle should be the other way around. But first, I'll show you what I did. I added the yellow line Really poorly done. I should have tried masking tape, but I switched their chassis with ones from a mail coach or mail car, whatever. Mail van. But yeah, I switched the chassis on both of them. So they're so then they're 8-wheeled coaches like in the Railway series. Henrietta is stock Henrietta, just in very good condition. So nothing modified about her. And we've got little Elsie, the guard's van. Very nice. One of my first good customs. We've got Isabel. We've got Catherine. I'm gonna sneeze. Jesus. Anyways, we got Old Slow Coach. We've got Toad, and we've got the Quarryman's Coach. Now on to row 3. We've got a Bandai Birdie. We got Ertl Terrence. Thank you for blessing me. We've got Harold, Trevor, Scrap Trevor, Bulgy, Henhouse Bulgy, Railway Series George, Bulstrode, Thumper, Lori 1, who's been covered in death, but this is actually just a regular Lori 1. I just, I took some alcohol, icy purple alcohol to it, or no, nail polish remover to it, and I removed all of the green paint, all off the face and the body. Though you can still see a little bit, because it was pretty much impossible for me to get off. Got Lori 2 with a removable flower thing and painted back end. I just wanted it to be different. This is probably the one in my collection that needs replacing the most. It is Lori 3. Number 1, it's in bad condition. I prefer to have my models near mint. This one has a huge chip up there, and I don't have any paint to match it, and I haven't been able to mix any. And also, I screwed up the face, and I had to repaint it completely, and now it looks like that. If I covered this side of the face, that actually looks all right. That looks okay. That looks passable. What is going on over here? I messed up too many times, so I've got to get a new face for him. All right, and then we got Topham Hatt's car. Got the mail van, taxi. No. That one van. I forget what is this called again? I forget. Oh, yeah, that's right. No, soft side lorry. And then we got Richard, a.k.a. Dick, the Sudrian goods van. Or good lorry. Goods lorry. I don't have the fire engine. That's one I really need. That's one of the last 5 I need. And then I got Butch, Elizabeth, the Sodor Valley, I don't know, canal boat, I don't know. Got 2 of the cranes. Got Tiger Moth with a face. We've got Tyson the Dyson low loader. Because that's just one I never got around to getting in any of the lots. That's why you have it and I don't. I also don't have slate trucks. Both variations, the 1999 version that came in the Slate Quarry set only, and then the 2001 editions that came in the 2-pack. I've gotten neither, because they're all upwards of $40, and I don't really want to spend that. That's pretty good. I haven't been able to find any, so, but I've got Cranky, I've got the water tower, I got a crane, I got 2 sheds, I got a windmill. Not to mention, and we're going to continue with the Ertles. He's not bragging. That's alright. I do the same thing. It's pretty cool that he has something I don't have, because I'm trying to 100% that. Oh yeah, I have almost 100 pieces of track. This is all my track, so this is Take Along and Take and Play as well. But it's mostly Ertl. And then we've got this Slate Quarry on top. But, you know, even out of like 100 pieces of Ertl track, I only have 10 straights. I think I have more switches than I do straights. No, it's okay. I'll buy one eventually. I'll find a lot or something. All right, next we're getting onto this because this is the rest of the Ertls. So right now we've just got my spares that I use for customs. Like I've got a near mint Gordon that I'm probably going to harvest the face from. What are my favorite Ertls? My Green Bear. And from the Paperface ones, my Paperface James's, because James is my favorite character. And he was the first Paperface I got. I had a Paperface James before I had a plastic face James for a long time. Yeah. Just my spares. I don't have the carrying case. I passed up the opportunity when I was about 12 or so, or 11 years old. I could have gotten it, and it was cheap, but I just decided my money was best spent elsewhere, and I just haven't gotten around to it. So probably whenever I get a carrying case, it'll probably be in a lot where the fire engine is also in it. It is James from my old series. It is. Okay, first we get on to customs. These are customs that are kind of here that can't really fit on the display shelf, so I've put them away. Like here's my original Ertl Toby. Wow, he's alive with all his chunky paint. How beautiful. Horrible thing. Look, it's T-1 the robot. Can you believe it? He was a sad smoker Thomas at one point. Here's dead Bill or Ben. Hello. We got a piece of a Bulstrode. We've got D199 paying for his sins. D199. Poor thing. And then there's Toad. He's been pooped on. Here's dead Henrietta. Here is the Thomas face on your current Thomas from Michael Jackson Thomas? No, this is from a second pullback Thomas. Michael Jackson Thomas face resides on the one here. Still in the exact same condition I left him in from all those years back. But with a new body. And the Terrence is the exact same Terrence, that one. Here's a 3D printed Bluebell and a 3D printed Black Dennis. And here's a custom I started, one of the green diesels from the one of the Stepney the Bluebell engine book. I